miss that feeling, that self-shattering feeling. I think I must have looked like an idiot, but God, I want to feel it again. I stood gasping for air. I just wanted to relive it. Was that so much to ask? It probably was. God, I had longing, and I remember it, and for whatever reason, it's the single most refreshing thing I can think of, ever, in my short skip of a life, and God damn it, I needed to be refreshed. It's that mountain air, I think. It's much lighter and thinner, and it's like a sleek arrow at every inhale. Maybe that's why I wasn't able to recreate it here. Maybe. So I stood in that heavy, watered-down Texas air, and I took a deep breath. And I didn't feel it. And I took another, and another, gasping. But all I could feel was my tongue getting dry and air getting warm as soon as it was inhaled. Defeated again. Every winter I felt defeated. I probably would have stood there trying for more hours if I could have, but unfortunately I live a life run almost solely on obligation and frustration, so I was forced to retreat. I just wanted that shatter that I missed, that single split second of a moment when you first enter the world each day. That early morning sun barely reached me, but the air did fantastically. It stopped you on a roll. I pity the person who never got it, who goes straight from their garage to their car to their parking lot and never gets the hit of reality waiting for them outside their door. Minding your own business, it would sneak up on me each day. Warm in my house, pitter-patter, being the only one awake. Breakfast, clothing, running out the door, and there it would meet me. Breakfast, clothing, running out the door. And there it would meet me, and no, it would say, firm but delicate, and I would inhale the pale mountain air, the pale, fresh mountain air, so cold and crisp and dry that I couldn't warm it, and the air would hit my lungs, cold ice, and I could feel it, making a second turn into an hour so I could think about how lucky I was, maybe lucky to even feel the air at all. And it would smack you and hit you and slam you and stop you, and its cold body would rush into your lungs without a second thought, and the cool would make your insides become brittle and useless. It would crackle out, starting at your throat and lungs, and branch like streaks of lightning to your fingertips and toes after passing through everything else on its way. And everything would just freeze, and you would shatter. Everything would freeze, and then you would shatter, even if just for a moment. And at the time, I thought nothing of it. It shocked me, refreshed me, and I would have the littlest glimmer for the next day, but I didn't think much of it. But now I think of it. Think of that good, refreshing feeling, that wonderful awakening, that the air here is not thin enough, or cold enough, or dry enough, or brittle enough, or pale enough, and I haven't shattered in so long.